feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Orlando Magic. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at the Lakers. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And guys, for the Lakers, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey there, Kevin. There were some skeptics when the Lakers first hired Frank Vogel to be their head coach. There are fewer of them now. Anthony Davis says a lot of coaches don't get on their superstars, but he does. Even when we win, he holds us accountable. He comes in every day with the same attitude, never too high or too low. I love his coaching. Kevin?
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
Oh, I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help, and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Green, also Big Daddy out there. Terrence Ross is out there with Tiny, and it's Okeke in at the 4. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. And it's Marc Gasol, and it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. Here's Big Daddy. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here's LeBron. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
Here's Big Daddy. Here's Okeke. Here's Big Daddy. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
James with it. And he drives in, and it's blocked. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Ross passes to Tiny. Here's Big Daddy. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's James. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And stolen by LeBron. Offensive rebound. Giddey. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Pass to Tiny. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Count it.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
The pass to Harrison. Here's Giddey. And he's good on the 3-ball. Giddey's got 5.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Here's Big Daddy. 9 points in the game so far.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Number 13.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. No one near James as he lets it go. And another three for the Lakers.
For James, the three ball can look almost effortless. He's just that talented of a scorer.
Here's Big Daddy. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What an emphatic slam by AD. He put all of his power to work on that one.
Pass to Tyler. Here's Big Daddy. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
3 points.
He's got 12.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. You look at Big Daddy, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
These guys have great vision, understand how to create opportunities for their teammates.
Here's Tiny after the basket by Los Angeles. Good.
13.
Big Daddy's got 14.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
James looking it over. Second chance shot. It's tipped. Green left side. Puts it up from 15. It's rebounded by Giddey. Lakers trail by 4. LeBron kicks to Gasol. They get a hand on it. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Big Daddy.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Green, the pass to Big Daddy. Here's Giddey. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And you know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession. And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
Here's Tiny, and get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Ross for 3. No good there. And the Lakers take it the other way. And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
And still refining his shot release. Still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard in the league with this much potential in quite some time.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 16. To the paint. All by himself. Here's Harrison. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Just another part of what makes Gasol so special. The vision to locate the open man.
Orlando, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Passes to Tiny. There's Okeke. Pass to Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Orlando ball.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Marc Gasol.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Big Daddy. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And the pass to Okeke. Here's Harrison. And so Green will bring it up for Orlando, trailing by 2. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some.
And so here's Orlando after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 16 and stolen by James. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Big Daddy. Will it go? And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are, your Laker girls.
Both teams changing it up here. Magic on defense. 4-point game. It's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Orlando's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Lets it fly from 18. A rebound by the Lakers.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And Bamba pulls it down. The Magic trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The Big Daddy passes to Bamba. 5 to shoot. Now here's Hampton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Lakers ball.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Harrison scanning the floor. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Hampton.
Yeah, KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact.
At the line.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Take a break.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 18. Launches a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Big Daddy's got 21 in the game.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. And he gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Big Daddy passes to Bamba. Here's Tiny. He's covered by Bielitsa. Here's Tiny. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Bielitsa, guarded closely. It's stolen. Going inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Here's Kuzma. The Magic hitting the bucket. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Orlando ball.
.103 left to play in the first quarter. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Tiny. He's covered by Bielitsa. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Tiny. And Orlando again with the bucket.
His 4th make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
There's Harrison. He's got 10. The pass to Bielitsa. Back to Harrison. To the middle. Here's Pell. And foul on the shot. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
To Orlando. All right, look who's coming under the court.